What up, guys? MoneyMake210 here, and we are back with another webtoon review. Well, it's not less webtoon because I'm not actually on the webtoon, but you can find this comic on webtoon. It is another Endless Night Encore review. This is part 6, or otherwise known as chapter 6, DEACONOMICS. And this one is, I think, the plot. A lot of plot holes to be filled. So, what we have so far is pretty much a land that's purgatory. Well, Rivlainge is pretty much purgatory, where all the souls get second chances, and everyone that's... And if you're in Rivlainge, by Hitoe's standard, or what Hitoe says, is pretty much you're in Rivlainge because you missed something out in life. If you're a soul that missed something in their life, you are automatically brought here. You're like qualified to be in Rivlainge, and you get put here. And everyone in Rivlainge is trying to find what that one aspect of their life they were missing. And apparently it could be anyone or anything too, at least what Karen says, because she said, "Well, I was here. I was told I could be anything or anyone." So with this in mind, we can predict that Aurora is pretty much didn't choose this form, because as you remember, she had no regrets, nothing when she died. So as far as we know, that isn't even the form she wanted. Some being made it that way, because apparently you can go headless, because Victor's like, it's not my fault you have a neck. So yeah, but let's get into this. They're in the waiting room, and we just got done with Hitoe's master plan speech. Local goth girl. Oh, they're... Okay, so they're looking. Click! He's not nervous at all. Yes. Take a compliment, Victor. Victor, don't think anything into it. Just take the compliment. Blackbird is ranked number 4. Well, that would make sense if he's CEO of a company. If he's CEO of a company, it would make sense that he's ranked 4th. Especially one that apparently controls everything, maybe. Victor's like, oh, I know I'm all the way on the bottom. I know he's ranked 4. Because he's been here the longest, and he's God, the Death God. That list upside down. Yes. In the list. What? Oh, so he's dead last? That is true. If he's really the Death God, why is he not at the top? Because if Hitoe says everything that you do is for society, then Victor, the Death God, isn't doing anything for society then. Pretty much. Which is pretty weird when you think about it, despite when he's death and he reaps souls, apparently, but he doesn't help society at all, or Rivlainge society, apparently. So that's interesting. It's plot o'clock. What's plot o'clock, you say? See? And right there, look at that. Right there, as I predicted, since he's a god or whatever, he can choose whether or not to accept a liquid or to just make it disappear. So the second it enters his mouth, like when he's eating cake, because he likes sugar, when he eats cake, it actually just disappears in his mouth. He bites into it, feels the taste, believe in the taste. He feels the taste, eats it, whatever, and then it disappears. But in this one, he doesn't want to taste the liquid, apparently, so he just lets it run through. Yes, time is a foolish concept. Yes, time is foolish. We came up with time. holding your tongue nervously while saying bold claim, dude. Just cave. Oh, what? Okay, dude. She's your bride, right? She's your bride, and you're saying this. Well, I mean, she has only been here a couple nights, a couple days, and you haven't explained anything to her? This is sad. When you think about it, you have not explained a single thing to her, and yet you're justifying, I don't have to tell you anything. What the hell? If she's gonna be a bride, explain stuff to her that she needs to understand about this world, but you don't seem to want to do it. The death I've loved all my life won't let mortals walk all over him. Ah, yes. When you're significant other or whatever is the weakest one, and you're just like, you can't let anyone else bully you. Only I can bully you. It's my pleasure. It's my ability to be the one that walks all over you. Otherwise, nobody else can. I feel like I've heard that sort of same phrase before in an anime or whatever, but I'm not sure. Then again, it could be my brain substituting it for something else, you know? I mean, I didn't realize she was bargaining either, but that's pretty nice. He's hopelessly in love, man. He's hopelessly in love. I really hope the second chance that the author talks about for Viktor is actually a real second chance for love, possibly. And I'm still going along the path of Aurora's reincarnation of life because of the fact that something brought her here, and something brought her here without letting her change her appearance. And other than that, yeah. So I still think she's the life. I feel like she's the reincarnation of the life god. Life goddess, I should say. This is a second chance. Because people usually say life and death work in tandem. You can't have one without the other. So, Aurora might be the life goddess reincarnated. Oh. Ooh. Dang, did someone just get cut? Viktor's having a flashback. Did he get cut? I mean, he is missing a body, but I guess he is missing a body, so yeah, I guess he was cut. Killed, maybe. But he's a death god. How is he killed? I think he's hiding his real body on him. It's you. That you says you. It's you or God who's afraid of never becoming human. What an absolutely pathetic state for an immortal to be in. Okay, so if this isn't a flashback, then this must be another god, possibly. Must be another god who is talking down to Viktor or whatever, and is like, it's you who's afraid of never becoming human. Despite you want to be human, you can't. And it's it's a pathetic state for you, an immortal, to be in. So, I guess that statement claims that Viktor is immortal, which would make sense as to why he's part of the group that made Rivlainge, because he did say there was a budget, and they didn't have it. So, and that's why the white void, that we can assume everyone comes from. But I don't think everyone does. I think it's only Aurora that got the void treatment. Possibly. Yes, I'm a sassy girl. I gotta be sassy in order to cope. Oh, look at that tie grab with the finger up. Oh. should I know? I'm the weather lady. How should I know what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow? As far as we know, the sun never rises, so we can assume that it's always. So we can assume it's always night. Oh, okay, here we go. Life is hard, death is easy. Makes sense. That is the honest truth. Life is hard, death is easy. Because if you kill yourself, you're pretty much done with whatever you got. And you move on with your soul, whatever. And life is where it's hard because you gotta deal with people, you gotta deal with money, you gotta deal with cash, you gotta deal with paying rent, you gotta deal with a bunch of crap. He turns off the TV. Nice. So, okay, so this supports the Hitoe's statement of everyone in Rivlainge is missing something in their life. They're missing something. Something wasn't there. They're broken. And since they can't go rest in peace. So, but the question is, what is Aurora's then missing piece? What is she missing that she couldn't rest in peace? Because she stated clearly, there is no second chance. I don't deserve it. I have no regrets. I chose this. That's all. She literally flat out stated she has no regrets. No feelings whatsoever. She was A-okay. So we can assume that her saying that with the way she is so far, we can assume that her soul is not missing anything. But there must be something that we're missing here. Something that she's missing as to why she is in Rivlainge now. Closure. So I'm assuming closure is the... So I'm assuming closure is pretty much when you find whatever you were missing, I'm guessing, is what closure is. I still believe Aurora was dragged here by another being to give Viktor a second chance. And she didn't get to choose her form. The god chose her form most likely to appeal to Viktor, possibly. And yes, we do know that she's not emotionless and she doesn't show expressions that much. So she could be missing that, but that seems like a cheesy and sort of a cop-out way to say she missed something in life when she stated she didn't. So I'm not sure if that's why, but that could be a possibility. But I still feel like she was dragged from being put in a peaceful place into being put into Rivlainge by some being. I'll believe that till otherwise proven differently. Okay, so 7 million is the maximum soul capacity. So, and we're working on it. So yeah, there are the gods confirmed. Because Viktor just said, yeah, that's the maximum we can hold in this realm, but we're working on increasing it. So that means he's in contact with other gods and goddesses to help expand Rivlainge, apparently. So, can't we see maybe these other gods? Oh, there's a waiting list and she skipped? Okay, why? So she skipped, yeah. Starting to believe that another being is at work here to give Viktor the second chance. Oh, we're about to learn the 3 methods? Please tell me we are. Why? No! Don't ever question someone like that. I've seen it happen so many times when there's a creator or comic and stuff and you just... And the person is about to explain a big plot reveal, but then the person interrupts them. He's talking, he's like, wait, you're gonna actually tell me? What? Huh? Who are you? You're not real. And then, right? And then they all get sidetracked, and then it's never brought up again until a later point. I really do hope that's not gonna happen here. And distraction happens. Okay, so death do us part, but you won't do that. So are you claiming that you won't kill yourself, whatever? So you're saying you can't die. Well, we already confirmed that he's an immortal based upon the flashback, possibly, because he wanted to become human and he failed. And I'm guessing that was probably his first chance, was that he wanted to become human for some person, but some other god killed him and was like, this is pathetic. You're death. You're pathetic. So maybe that's the case, although I'm probably thinking too much into it. Yes, food that contains awful amounts of sugar. Yes, yes, yes. Oh no! Her serious face. Okay, so that means tax and additions and other stuff. Let's just quickly revisit that quick. Oh my god, what the fudge? I don't want that. So let's revisit that real quick. So I wonder what the terms and conditions are. Must be something crazy. Oh, can't wait to see this. We're gonna meet Blackbird. I guess that's next time. Play it. Oh, yup. It happened. That was the scene where it cut in and you don't get to discover 3 methods. You can only assume what they are. Right now, one of them is apparently closure. Possibly. The others are possibly the fact that you get to live however you want or comfortably. Like, you can be whoever you want, and being whoever you want and working for society might eventually lead you to your closure or some other. That's, I think, one of the methods is pretty much live the way you want and it'll eventually happen, pretty much. Oh, he looks like a goth girl? Huh. Oh. Oh, you're thinking about that? Nah, I think you're thinking about that local goth girl. So we know she tripped and killed 2 people, and now Victor's crumbling it up? But nobody knows her face? He crumbles it up, tosses it, and Aurora doesn't notice her hair. Looks like she's about to strangle him, but he doesn't have a neck. So does this mean local goth girl could be another god? Or could it be another being? Like, could it be another god? Or could it be a servant of Victor's? Because you gotta think, he literally wraps up into a ball and tosses it in the trash. Like, it's either that it's someone that he doesn't want anybody to know about, or somebody he doesn't really like. My guess is it's somebody that he knows about, and he wants the least amount of information possible, so he took it down. Or maybe that's one of his minions that has been getting in trouble. I don't know. Love GG. Wait. There's Love GG. Let's check out the map. Let's check out the map, because I think the map might have it. No. Maybe Love GG is Lounge Gardens, maybe? No, I don't think so. Love GG seems like a good game. Yup. Oh, okay. So it doesn't seem like his powers. It seems like it's a regular wire. Just a wire running through the place. It seems like, because he's not glowing with power, so it can't be from his power. Unless his power made it, which that could be the case. His power could have made this line. Of course they're gonna be fine without their mastermind. Wait, is that chord the same chord that pops up in Viktor's flashback? No, that one's white. Oh, they are gonna do alright? Oh! Okay, she went from being sad to now angry, pissed off lady now. Damn. Okay, so confirmed Death God, because Toei has been here longer, so that's another favor into the fact that he is death. The Death God. Otherwise, he wouldn't have planted it on his doorstep if he didn't think that he wasn't the Death God. And I think he is because of everything that's happened so far, so we're going to stick with that, and no matter what happens, we're going to say this is it until proven otherwise. And looks like we're done. So we learned a tad bit more about Rivlainge and have confirmed Hitoi's telling of how Rivlainge works. So now we have that confirmed that everyone is ranked and everyone in Rivlainge or waiting to go to Rivlainge is someone who who missed something in life, pretty much. They missed some aspect of life, and they couldn't pass on, which makes me really wonder if whether or not all the souls in the universe have, because if right now we're saying that Aurora, who pretty much committed suicide freely, said she had no regrets, and knowing her personality so far, she doesn't seem to be lying and truly believes that. So, if this person who clearly, conviction and everything, wished to die and killed herself and wished to be Death's bride, gets brought to Rivlainge, a place where where you only qualified to be here and you can't pass on because you didn't get everything, because you missed something. And the only thing I could think of that she missed would be her emotions for now, it seems like. Seems like her emotions, because she's still emotionless here. So maybe she missed out on emotions in her life. So maybe that's why she's here. But other than that, the only reason I can think she's here is because of Viktor's second chance and because of her wish. Other than that, I do not believe there's another way for her to be here, because if he's saying that yes, people do pass on, which he confirmed pretty much that yes, people do pass on if they have everything. But if that's a small portion of people, then that means there's like billions upon billions of souls. Newborn babies that didn't make it past the womb. Babies that died. Babies that got killed by neglected parents. Kids. Like, so many things that didn't get to live out the life fully. If you're telling me they get to move on peacefully to the afterlife, despite them not actually experiencing everything that life has to offer, then you're pretty much not... You can't convince me otherwise that Aurora's here because she's missing something. Well, now took an extreme example and I'm rambling on, but that is my honest opinion. If you're gonna say this is the place where souls who missed something in life didn't get it and are qualified to be here, then what you're saying is that pretty much the waitlist is filled with tons of kids that either, depending on how the author wants to put it, the souls were either put in when they were a child, when they're actually born out of the womb, or while they're in the womb is where their soul is. But I'm assuming it is after the child is born is when they get the soul. So, if you're telling me that all the babies and stuff in the world who lived, right, died, if they died, and so they didn't really get all the aspects of life. They missed out on the joys of life. Although, yes, it is true that the brain isn't even fully developed yet, so they don't even have time to like come to their senses about it, which I guess you could theoretically say that they're not included because they're too young to even understand the concepts of life and stuff. So you don't have them in your waiting list. That could make sense. But then you're thinking about 5-year-olds and kindergartners and K through 12. Like, you got all these kids here. And if you're telling me that all of those kids moved on, if some of them moved on because they didn't miss anything, I'm going to stab you right in the heart. Because there is no way in the universe that a 10 to 13-year-old has not missed out in some aspect of life. Either they didn't have loving parents, or they didn't make many friends, or they were bullied, or they decided to kill themselves. But I guess although I guess killing yourself would count as missing out, but I feel like Aurora felt conviction and did it, so she's fine. I know I'm rambling on, and if you stayed this long, I rambled on, and it probably doesn't really make sense, but I'm going to keep it in anyways. But, yes, so, yeah, I'm just trying to comprehend or understand the logic in the fact that Aurora's here, despite her saying she has no regrets or nothing. So, I guess we'll learn more later on whether or not find out a reason why she's here, and it better be a dang good reason why she's kept in Rivlainge. Because right now, the only two things going right now are the fact that she was put here because of Victor's second chance, and because of her wish to be Death's bride. Those in themselves could be the reason why she's accepted into Rivlainge. Just those two reasons. But yeah, so that's where I'm gonna end the rambling. Remember, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the author on the website, in Webtoons, anywhere you can read webcomics, I think. And their socials of the authors are down below in the description. And pretty much, yeah. FYI, I found something amazing yesterday. It was like, I found it. I wish it was still up, but it's not. But I found something so amazing that it blew my mind. Like, literally blew my mind about Endless Night Encore. Like, I found something online, and it just blew my mind about where the possibilities of this could go. Then again, that's probably just a book that I read that I'm not incorporating. Possibly, maybe, yeah. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you stayed this long, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed the ramble. You probably didn't, but whatever. Now, without further ado, hope you have an endless night tonight.